Hey guys, welcome back to Blender Nights. As I was getting few comments related to my Blender 4.0 settings and my Blender add-ons. So I am dropping in this video, so watch till end. So this is the first default settings of Blender. This is a normal cube, which I don't like it. So I will delete it first. Now first we'll go to preference. Then interface. First I'll change resolution scale from 1.0 to 1.40. I guess 1.30 is good. Now keep the settings as it is. Then second we'll go to themes. I'll go to 3D viewport. I'll change some colors. Most probably I use these colors. If you want, so you can take and snap. But for your interference, like for your understanding, I would be changing few colors in this video. I'll change the vertex color to make you understand what exactly it works. You have to tweak and play with some Blender settings. Then only you can improve your workflow, as well as then you will definitely love to use Blender for 3D purpose. As you can see, like I did the color red, so my vertex color is red. The third, I'll change the vertex dot size, cause vertices dot size is for me it's bit smaller, so I'm changing it for 7 pixels. You can change the edge width, grease pencil, vertex size, space dot, outline width, object origin. You can copy these settings as well, and if you want to make it yours, you can. Now it's much better, but I'll be changing this color to green. Now we'll go to viewport, change the samples to 500, but if you do not have a high GPU system, do not use these settings, because definitely then you will face much problems, because higher the samples, higher the FPS, the higher you will burn your GPU. So if you do not have a good GPU, kindly do not change these settings. We'll come to add-ons too. Now we'll go to input. I guess there ain't any changes. Now in navigation, go to object around selection, then off the perspective and click on the depth. The more depth, the more clear view. You can use walk or fly, but for me walk is good enough. I won't gonna change any kind of sensitivity of walking. Now in keynet, everything would be same. Like some people use left click as right click, but for me left is good. Middle mouse is for pen. Shift middle mouse. Then go to system. There might be people thinking CUDA is better or optics, but if you have a graphic card, always go for CUDA, cause optics is a bit faster, but it will definitely crash your system. So go for CUDA and click only on your graphic card. Rest undo stops would be 256. That's it for this. Now we'll go to file paths. From here you can maintain your asset library. I'll show you in this how you can. Go to my folders. See, you can see I had added many much libraries over here. Like I'll click on this folder. Okay. I'm using this as an example. Global Light Texture. Click on the folder, choose the path, and then hit OK. Now always use safe preference. Do not go for auto preference like you can, but for the safer side, always use safe preference. Now moving on to few add-ons. So these are the add-ons: Moon Tool, Carve Eraser, Sun Position, Object Carver. Many more add-ons are there. So I will be scrolling the add-on list. You can take in snap and you can enable it. There are few paid add-ons which I am using, and it would be around 11 to 12 paid add-ons which I use. And few are free add-ons too. I will be mentioning those add-ons links in the description itself. So you can copy all these things. The paid add-ons or the external add-ons which I had downloaded, I will be giving a small brief intro of it, so that if you think that it is useful for you, so you can definitely use it. If you like this, if you're still over here, so just give a like and a thumbs up to this video, as it motivates me. So moving on to the external add-ons. First would be Light Manager. It's a free add-on available on Gumroad. I'll show you how it works. Select all the lights. Now if I click on any single light, you can see only that particular light is going on. And trust me, this is a very helpful add-on while making an industrial light setup. Now the second add-on is BMax connector. It's an 3D Max add-on. If you are using it, so you can, else don't use it. Third one is Instant Clean. Instant Clean add-on is used to reduce the topology of the 3D assets which you purchase it, or if you are making in a high poly asset, so you can use it. Third one is Box Cutter, my favorite add-on. It is an paid up add-on, but seriously it's a game changer add-on. There are 3 add-ons which is the most best add-on for me for improving my workflow. Now next is Hardops Box Cutter. As I mentioned, I purchased the whole set. Hardops Box Cutter is mainly used for sharpening the objects, for using symmetry, like copying the vertices from one side to another side. Then it has many more options if you want to make a separate video on Box Cutter, Hardops and mesh machines. So don't forget to comment below. Definitely I'll do it. Okay, now next is Blender Kit. It is a game changer, one more big add-on, as it gives multiple of free models as well as hundreds of materials which is totally free. As you can see, there are some long objects too, cause it also has a premium version. But for me, I mainly use only for materials, so it's all good. Like for getting it free materials, it's not a bad deal. Now you can see I just changed the cube material within just a single click, and then you can leave it materials itself in shading editor too. So it is a very good Blender Kit add-on. Now next is floor generator. Basically this add-on is only used by Archimesh peoples, like those artists who keep on making interior stuff. It is a time saver add-on. Like for making a proper interior floor, there should be a realism, and to make such kind of floors, it literally require much time. But it's an interior artist too, so for me, I found it very helpful for making this, and it also gave realism to the floor itself. Look at these grooves. Now the next is Megapie add-on. Megapie is a good add-on for making mosses as well as for Archimesh too, because it had many more stuff like stairs, inbuilt doors. Then it also have a separate asset browser. It's a paid off add-on. So when you're gonna purchase it, you'll get an asset library of grasses, floors, buildings, and multiple many more things. You can search it on Google. Either I'll gonna mention these add-ons links itself in my description, so you can check it from that. Within just one click, you can see I can rotate, I can move the objects. So next is audio measure. It is one of the expensive add-on till now for me. You can see just a single click, it mesh it so beautifully. Now next is mesh machine. I guess mesh machine helps me a lot for rolling and shading issues while modeling. I'll just show you an example how you can easily create booleans, union bonus, and one more thing, like if you're still over here, so don't forget to like the video and share it as much as you can, and do comment for my next topic too as well. Now I'm gonna select the whole row. I'll use boolean cleaner. Now it will clean the vertices. Now then I'll add an offset cut. I can tweak the settings by you can tweak the settings and stamp. See how beautifully you have added the bevel on it. If you want to make a separate video of hard ops, box cutted mesh machine, please do comment. Now the matcaps which I'm using, it's up to you. For me, I'm using an Ender one. So this is it for today, guys. Soon I will be uploading a simulation video, water simulation video of cosmetic. So stay tuned and take care.